Good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. I'm doing much better than yesterday. My son made it to college. I'm not going to lie. I didn't sleep Sunday night. I worried about him. There I go with the. First and foremost, I pray for everyone with children. And I know I talked about this the other day, but they just be very mindful of letting your children know what's going on in your life. There's some things that children should not know. Kids don't come with instructions. You just have to go with what you know is right. And, one of the things I realized that with me, I learned about adultery at a very young age. And sometimes you don't know how things affect you. Well, the sad thing is, my son at a young age learned about adultery with me. And so it's kind of goes back to the sin of the parent. And I finally had a serious conversation with my son, and I just laid out to him, look, this is what I did. I didn't want my divorce. It happened. My son learned things about my private life when he was about 16 he should not have known. And so basically what I'm saying is, whatever you're going to do in your life, there's some things your children do not need to know about, okay? And God knows, but your children don't need to know, because they learn things at a very young age. You know what? It's, to me, carrying on the sin. You're teaching them to sin. Don't. They'll learn enough on their own, but you need to be the best example that you can. I pray to God now that for whatever karmic justice I have, that I have served it, that I have paid whatever price, because I want better for my son, not just financially, but spiritually. He doesn't, having real faith in God, I don't think he really has any faith in anything. And that's very scary. But I know as long as that I am alive, I will keep talking to him. I'm not going to give up. And you know what? People may wonder why I put some of the things out I do on the internet. You know what? If my story gets people talking about God, that's what I want. Don't talk about me. Well, okay, if you want to talk about the crazy lady that talks about God, that's fine. But we need to be talking about God, having that conversation. So if my story gets people talking about me and talking about and thinking about God, talking and thinking about God is what I want. And if he's using me to do it, great. I'm putting my heart out there, my life out there, and I'm okay with it. If God can give his only son, what can you do? What can I do as a person? God knows what I'm doing. I'm sure he's okay. So you be okay with your life. But just be mindful of everything that you do and say. God really is watching, and once you realize that, it's very scary. But also know he loves us. Have a good day.